is time to protect the net, presented by NordVPN. Now, Bob didn't allow all 8 of those goals. He allowed just 5 of them before getting the hook for the first time this postseason. And we take a look at the contract he signed back in 2019 that raised eyebrows across the NHL. There was a lot of doubt and a lot of skepticism about whether that would go down as a pretty bad contract. Well, right now, I'd say it looks like a pretty decent contract, Rubber.
You remember last year's Stanley Cup Finals? It was like, you're not going to be a team. They've said for the last few years, you're not going to win the Stanley Cup when you have a player that makes over $10 million.
Right.
When last year's final was Jack Eichel, that is over that for the Vegas Golden Knights, and then Bob. So we got past that, and you're going to certainly start seeing that as contracts continue to grow and get north and the cap goes up.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was not a good contract at some point in the hockey world. A lot of people looked at it and said, because Bob's game wasn't quite there, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He put the work in. The team got better. He is a Hall of Famer for me.
Yeah.
And he has gotten his game back. I mean, we've all gone through years where you're off. Well, you get a little more attention paid to that when you're a goalie making 10 schmil, right? Yeah. Like, you're going to get a lot of pressure on you, especially because where he's at now is what that type of contract is for. Win us a cup, give us that goaltending. Well, he's giving it to them now.
His first 2 years is where those questions started arising. You thought maybe after the first year he was going to bounce back. When the second year he didn't quite do it up to his capability. I mean, he's a 2-time Vezina winner. And in Florida, they needed these stops. They needed to make a splash. Dale Talon did that. We talked about that a little bit. He signed Jason Demeritte. Oh, no, he didn't sign it. He signed me.
Yeah, he didn't sign me. It was Tom Rose.
Likes to make big splashes, so he signed me.
Yeah, he traded me.
But
berated me.
Bob was
Traded and berated. Oh,
Bob was that guy in the league. He was unbeatable a lot of times. Get it together. Get it on the rails.
I kind of want to know more about that, to be honest.
Berating you?
Off camera, we'll talk about it.
That's for tonight.
What's up, Dale? I love Dale Talon. Sorry.
It's fine.
Hey,
not anymore. No, hey.
Back on track, guys.
These colors
Bob.
don't bleed, man. Let's go.
It's starting to make sense, though.
Bob, making the contract look good.
He deserved it when he got it.
Yeah.
And now he is earning his paycheck for sure in the playoffs, because that is what ultimately you sign these big ticket guys for. You need guys to get you to the playoffs. If you can win a series, 2 series, I mean, the gates you get every playoff game, that pays for that contract a few times over.
Yeah, and I mean, I think this is going to – he's a Hall of Famer. This is going to cement it. He needs this, and I think he's going to bounce back. It was bump in the road, like we said, but his work ethic and everything you hear from the room is like his work ethic's like unmatched, and he's just so dedicated to the game. So for him to bounce back the way he did, and amidst all of the negative energy, harness the good, block out the bad.
Yes, and because it's not easy when it was like 2 years.
It was tough. 2 years of like everybody be like, oh, Bob sucks, and it's like, no, he's pretty good.
It's a family show.
He could become the 6th
Can't say
goalie.
sucks?
Okay, you just did it again. I love it. This guy. He could become one of just a few, as you're seeing here. We're going to try to keep this on the rails. We're almost there, guys.
Yeah.
He could become one of just a handful of notable free agent goalies that went on to win the Stanley Cup. It's not like he was drafted, developed. Get it together,
You don't usually see this, though, right? Like, here's the thing. I always think if you're a team, I don't even reserve this just to goaltending. If you're a team and you need to sign a massive free agent guy to get you over the hump, you're not really that close. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't generally happen. It doesn't really happen that often like you see for goaltending.
Right.
It's either, you're trading for them, you are bringing them up through the system. It usually just doesn't work that way, as you can see that board, but it has worked, and it seems to be working right now.
Well, it's 2 reasons, too. If you're that goalie, you usually don't let them get away.
You're not going to hit free agents.
Yeah, you sign them up long term.
It'd be a lot earlier.
Yeah. Conn Smythe, still Bob Saluz?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
100%.